I'm very sorry to hear the contractual matter that you're now entangled in. It seems like you entered into a general contractors agreement with Orange Kite Group.
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
So in short, we came home here para mag-retire.
Okay.
So wanted to build our dream house. And we were looking for contractor. May mga nag-recommend. So we were recommended to check on Orange Kite Group.
Yes.
So we went and checked on him. He's showing us his works. And we fell into that trap.
So it looks like he had a good reputation for
Correct.
building houses. Okay.
Correct. But then we were into a trap to sign a contract, put down payment, and no project happened.
So when we say no project happened, does that mean that they started it and didn't finish, or they did not even ground break the construction of the house?
There was a lot of hole in the ground.
A big hole in the ground.
Just a big hole in the
big
ground.
hole.
Big
in the
hole in the
ground.
ground.
So you put your money in a hole in the ground, literally.
Correct.
Okay, so we did some due diligence work prior to you coming into the program, and it appears that Orange Kite Group does not have any license from the Philippine Construction Accreditation Board. Was this made known to you at the time of the transaction, or
No.
No.
no? Okay. So basically, in the Philippines, in order for you to enter into a general contractor business, you have to have a permit from the PCAB, the PCAB. You have to have a permit from them, a license from them before you engage in these kinds of contracts. It's a highly regulated industry here in the Philippines, and I'm just surprised that they engaged in this industry without getting that license. So basically, that's already a presumption of estafa, of swindling here in the Philippines, because they hid some essential information before you entered into this contract. But once you saw that this construction was going behind schedule, did you make any formal demand for them to complete?
So I reached out to Adrian directly and said, what's going on?
Yeah.
There was a timeline, blah, 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 blah.
Yes.
And at the time, he was also allegedly building for a lot of other people. I mean, this is a very broad situation involving quite a few different people. And it was, we got behind. And then through the course of it, it's a long, crazy story. But he had actually held a meeting, sent out a letter, and blamed everything on his right-hand person and said, hey, we're going to make this right, et cetera, and had a big meeting, put it all on a video call and all that. And then it just got worse. He just went totally dark.
Okay. And you have records of this video conference that you
Have a recording of it, yes.
Okay. I know it's not quite the level of a deposition, but of course we can use information from that video conference later on to be presented as evidence in court. For example, he misrepresented the required permits that they have to have, which I was reading through your contract just briefly, and it said here that the builder shall secure the necessary permits and licenses. And then a few pages down your file, we have certifications that they do not have these licenses.
Correct.
So at the very least, what I'm saying is you have contractual breach on their part.
Correct.
And they have the obligation now to make it up to you civilly. And that's the very least of the legal remedies that we can get. At worst, for them, is of course the criminal charges. You have transferred how much money to their company for the past?
A couple million pesos. And we are the low end of the victim cost by far.
You're coming here to the program to inform us that this Orange Kite Group has already entered into similar contracts with different people. Many.
For about at least 50 couples.
The reality is the reason we're here is to stop
Of course.
this happening to other people. We already painfully
Of course.
accepted the loss.
Considered it
and
a
said,
loss.
we're not going to go pursue this.
Okay.
I'm foreigner. We don't know the law here well. We're here to retire. But it was like, we need to stop this. And what really spurred things on is while we've found someone else that we're dealing with and building our home and we're back on track, we've come to find out that he's soliciting other people now.
For the same contract to build.
Well,
to build a house.
he's a new spin on it, and we were like, oh, no. We have to, we've got to do our part to try to stop
Under the
this.
same name, Orange Kite Group.
We don't know. We know
Okay.
it's him talking to two of our neighbors, and we just happened to be outside talking, and the conversation came up, and I was like, who? And they were like,
Adrian.
wait, what?
Yeah.
And
So
Can you tell us briefly how you met Adrian? How did you get to know this contractor?
it was weird
it's
because
a very strange story, too.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
we came here to go find land, so we stayed at an Airbnb, not knowing that Adrian is a contractor. We stayed at his Airbnb. And then when we found the lot, we went back to the States. And then when we finally decided to, okay, for good, we're going and pay whatever balances we need for the lot, we looked for a contractor and we met him.
Yeah.
And then we're like, hey, you look familiar. We stayed at your place.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So
Right.
then that was the way or doorway for him to say, oh yeah, I'm a contractor and
Yeah, I
The
can do
spiel.
these things for you. I
Correct.
can
Yes.
build you something.
Yes.
Okay. So looks like he's still going about his, usual practice of just offering people to build their houses. Have you actually talked to the people that had successfully built a house with him?
There aren't any
None.
that we could find. So coincidentally, at the time this was happening, I mean, people can be crazy and evil at the same time and a genius.
Yes.
This was well orchestrated, in my opinion.
Looks like it.
That he had really tried to go after YouTube's a very big thing around Dumageddon.
Yeah.
So he had also, I'd say the top YouTuber had signed him up a week apart from us. Another couple had decided, and he offered them a discount to record every day and put on YouTube their progress.
Okay.
And when we started noticing a slowdown in the work, we approached him, and his excuse was, we're trying to be nice about it, but he hasn't been paying me on time. That's why their job is going slow. So,
That's his story,
blames,
right? Okay.
blames everybody. So we actually looked into some of the places we drove by that he showed us. He's not the builder of the houses.
Oh, there's a different name on the...
No, talking to the person who lives there, they're like, no, he didn't build this house.
Oh, wow. So,
So
He's showing us
misrepresented. Yeah. The equipment that he showed us, he rented. It wasn't his equipment.
So this
We've actually
falls-
rented the same equipment from the people who own it, and they didn't get paid.
Okay.
So it goes on.
So that means he falls squarely within that definition of committing swindling here in the Philippines, where
Ponzi
you,
scheme.
and you misrepresent not so much of a Ponzi scheme, but you misrepresent your capabilities. You engage into contracts with other people by presenting to them false narratives, false contracts, false transactions. He falls squarely within that definition of the crime. And my only question is, you did say a while ago that you already took this as a loss. This is right?
I don't like it, but yeah.
But
bad investment.
the circumstances pushed you.
it is what it is.
Okay. But if you are still interested, all I'm saying is that you have a very good case for this. And I don't know if I should say this on air, but I have come to the knowledge that Adrian Diedrich has a whole departure order in the Philippines.
We were wondering about that.
Yeah. The reason why he is still here, according to a few of my batchmates who work in immigration, is that he was recently issued a whole departure order, which means he cannot exit the Philippine territory. So that gives us quite a leeway to pursue whatever legal remedy we want. But of course, you're here principally for awareness.
Correct.
That's the
Right.
principle, yes.
That's why I asked you to narrate. How did you meet Adrian? Does he have any commercial, for example, advertisements online?
He had a lot of them had a fake website. It looks like everything's dark now, but I wouldn't know how to go look for it. But, there was a website of who we are, what our history is, what I bring to the table. I'm an engineer.
Okay.
Yeah, it was done very well, very well.
Yeah, like you said a while ago, it takes a smart man to do crime, right?
Yes.
So when's the last time you saw Adrian?
It was in a mall, and then
Accidentally, again.
Accidentally, it's shopping. I
a
didn't
few
see
months ago. But I prefer not to tell him
Of course,
that
of
he's
course.
there. So we
Things might-
locked eyes, and then he turned around, avoiding us.
So the last communication you had was regarding that. There was that video call, and that was it.
That was it.
Now we can talk to his ex-girlfriend, the registered owner of Orange Kite Group. Ma'am Lizelle, kayo
Yes
pong
po.
dalawa ni Adrian Diedrich yung proprietors po nito, no? Ng Orange Kite.
Opo.
May masasabi ba po kayo sa amin? Because allegedly, ma'am, what you're telling us is that you were also fooled. You were also used by Adrian.
Yes po, attorney. Early pa lang since nag-start yung business. May mga plano na kasi siya, attorney, na hindi niya sinasabi sa akin. Malalaman ko na lang through office staff.
Anong plano, ma'am? What plans did he have prior to starting the business?
Like, he gonna, like, especially in hiring people, attorney. He wouldn't tell me. Then I will just find out after he hired that people already.
So, Lizelle, ang sinasabi mo sa amin, what you're telling us is that balak namang loko ni Adrian simula pa lang.
Hindi ko pa totally, attorney confirm, pero yan yung mga nano ko na po, nalaman ko na. Then, mag-i-sponsor siya ng event. Alam ko naman po na walang-wala nga po siyang pera para, pang-sponsor.
Okay. Nasaan na po yung pera na natatanggap ni Adrian galing sa mga kliyente dito sa Orange Kite Group?
During sa time po na nandyan pa ako sa Valencia, pag-present po ako during permahan po ng documents, napupunta naman po sa bank kapag yung cheque. Then kapag yung cash, pag cheque po, napupunta po yun sa bank, pero wini-withdraw din po yun during salary, like that po.
So, ginagawa naman, sinusubukan niyang gawin yung mga bahay. Tama?
Opo.
Ano nangyayari?
Nung
Bakit
nandyan
walang
po ako.
natatapos?
Kasi attorney, tanggap siya ng tanggap ng project. Wala naman siyang AFA fund.
Okay. Wala siyang puhunan.
Yes po.
So, nagsimula siya ng construction business nang walang puhunan, kumuha siya ng mga kontrata na hindi niya matapos.
Yun
Ganun
po.
kasimple.
Kasi, yun kasi ang sabi ng mga client sa akin. Kasi kapag tinatanong ko po siya, ang sabi niya sa akin, malapit nang matapos o tapos na, ganyan.
Nasaan si Adrian ngayon?
Hindi ko po alam.
Kailan kayo nag-break ni Adrian?
On and off kasi kami, attorney.
On and
Pero yung final namin is after nung yung buntis po ako. Early, po yun in the middle of 2024.
Okay. Ma'am, ano po ang role ninyo doon sa Orange Kite Group?
Pupunta lang po ako sa office attorney during salary time.
Kayo lang po yung parang general manager, tagapagbayad po ng sweldo, ganun po.
Opo, nag-check po ng DTR, like that po.
Nakapirma ba po kayo sa kahit anong kontrata ng Orange Kite Group?
Yung mga nauna po, yung mga naunang client po.
Okay.
Kasi bumili kasi siya ng lot, nakapangalan din sa akin. Then yung mga client na nakabili ng lot, is yun yung mga nasignan ko po.
May impormasyon ba kayong mabibigay sa amin kung nasaan na si Adrian Didrik ngayon?
Sa ngayon, attorney, wala na kasi akong contact sa kanya ngayon kasi blinak ko na kasi din po kasi palagi po siyang nagtitreat sa akin dahil nagtitreat po saka hindi po nakakabuti sa akin since kakapanganak ko lang noon
Ma'am, yung anak ni Adrian sa inyo, sinusustentuhan niya naman po?
Hindi po.
Hindi pa po siya nagpapadala ng pera sa inyo kahit kailan, ma'am?
Yung lang po, before ako nanganak.
Okay, sige. Anyway, ma'am, I understand, parang ginamit rin kayo ni Adrian, no? Kinailangan niya ng Pilipina na pagpapangalanan niya ng mga negosyo at lupa. Pero ma'am, alam kong ex-boyfriend mo si Adrian, pero kung umakyat to sa kaso, willing ba kayong magtestigo laban kay Adrian?
Yes po, nagawa ko na po yun.
Bakit po ma'am? Nagawa nyo na? Nag-witness na kayo laban sa kanya dati?
Kasi may nag-file din ng kaso sa kanya sa Dumaguete.
Ano pong kaso yun, ma'am?
Estafa po.
Estafa. So nakasuhan na siya.
Pero hindi pa tapos Going pa po.
Nagpapakita po siya ngayon sa korte?
Yung nandun po sila, attorney.
Okay, sure. Sige, thank you. Thank you po, ma'am. What we found out is that Adrian is now currently being charged with estafa already before the courts of Dumaguete, and he does appear for his cases. And the girlfriend, Lizelle, has presented herself as a witness against Adrian before, and she's willing to do it again. So maybe to really put a stop to Orange Kite's operations, we have to talk with the Regional Director of NBI, Attorney Sima Franca. Attorney, magandang hapon po.
Yes, good afternoon, sir.
Attorney, meron po kaming irereklamo, isang foreigner na ang pangalan ay Adrian Didrik, no? Siya ay nakapangloko ng ilang mga Pilipino na magpatayo ng bahay tapos tinatakbuhan yung project. Ilalapit na lang namin, sir, yung mga affiant natin para gumawa ng sworn statement at baka mamaya makapag-file tayo ng kaso ng estafa laban ulit dito kay Adrian Didrik, no?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Just that the complainants dropped by at the NBI Dumaguete District Office to file their complaint, and we can evaluate their complaint, and later on we can conduct an investigation, and if the evidences so warrants, you could file a criminal case against the subject.
Okay. Sige, sir. I-assist po namin sila, no, para makapunta po sa opisina ninyo soon, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There's also one other way that I'm looking at to finally put a stop to what he's doing. But I'll discuss that with you off air. But we're in the process of doing something for you guys. That's Adrian Didrik. He is currently being accused of the crime of estafa. Any other persons who are interested in filing similar cases against him, please approach our program so we may assist you. I think he's mainly targeting foreigners, expats. Is he?
Retirees.
Retirees?
Retirees,
Yes.
yeah, it seems
Retirees.
that way.
Yeah. So our program is open if anybody wants to follow up on their cases or to initiate a new case to finally put a stop to Orange Kite Group. We'll also be coordinating with the SEC to possibly close their registration as a corporation here in the Philippines.
We're actually here to just really put a stop and you know, for him to stop having another crew
Yeah.
of unpaid people because a lot
Yeah.
of his
Yeah, did
staff.
that get covered?
No,
I mean,
we
that
didn't
that
cover
was
that.
Sorry.
So
That was-
the insult to injury.
Yeah.
Was this all kind of culminated
In a labor
Christmas
case.
of 24?
Yes.
Of, you know, these guys, I mean, let's face it, these laborers are out there in the hot sun carrying sacks of rocks. Other customers, clients were helping to feed these crews on the job sites. They didn't get paid for a month at Christmas. I mean,
I
that's
see.
just, you know,
They can't even go
we're not
home.
rich or anything like
Yeah,
that, but I
of
mean,
course,
come on,
of
these
course.
guys can't even get home. That's pretty low level of a person.
That's why we have a notice. You provided us with a notice from the NLRC of a
Yes.
labor case against Orange Kite and Adrian Diedrich. And I think it's already decided by the labor that they have to pay. That they
But
have to pay their
didn't
workers.
get, yeah.
But they never
But-
paid.
Never paid.
Yeah, that's the thing we're going to do. We're trying to get him arrested so that we can see what property he has left so we can levy on the properties eventually. Right now, I doubt he's liquid. I doubt he has cash. Maybe
plenty.
if he scammed a bit of, you know.
He's
Yeah,
a Bitcoin
plenty.
guy. Yeah, he's a Bitcoin guy.
Yeah. Guys.
If he, how do you call it? Not liquidate, but if he exchanges money to Bitcoin, then it gets a little more difficult. But let's see what we can do. I'm sure he has a bit of money left behind.
Must
right?
have.
Must
Got to
have.
eat.
Yeah, he's got to
Gotta
eat.
eat.
Yeah.
I just want to tell Adrian personally that it is an insult for all the Filipinas you victimize. You come here to my country and do this to us Filipinas, our hard-earned money gone down the drain because you think you deserve it. So you need to stop, and by all means, please help us put
We
a
will.
stop to
We
this.
We already started with the steps a while ago, 2 p.m. We had new information come in, and I'll discuss that with you. We will be assisting you if there's any other papers you need to run regarding any of the cases you want to file. But so far, I'm just encouraging everybody who became a client of Orange Kite who are not satisfied and want to pursue any legal action. Our program is open to assist you. As discussed with the NBI a while ago, we're ready to file cases if you want to. And we will also inform you of the current status of Adrian, just in case he has any other leftover liabilities which you need him to settle.